locker room. The vibes in this room would be absurd. I'd be loving this. What is going on, guys? It is JJ here, back with a new video today. Once again, and today we are going to take a look at a stadium that obviously I've never been to before, having not ever been to England, but it is apparently one of the most iconic, one of the most beautiful stadiums in the world. It is the largest stadium for a football club in England. It is none other than Manchester United's Old Trafford. This is going to be a very, very interesting look. I feel like I've never seen anything other than the pitch. So this is going to be one of those videos where hopefully we get a decent stadium tour. I believe this was before the whole, situationship that we're in currently. And actually, I'm really, really excited to take a look at this because it's what everyone has been asking for. And so you guys gotta let me know your thoughts on this video. And if you guys want to see more stadiums like this, let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, let's take a look at Old Trafford for the first time. As well, guys, you can find the original video just down in the description below.
The greatest.
Excited to Sir Alex Ferguson stadium.
This is Old Trafford, home of Manchester United. Around 78,000 people come here
78?
to watch Man United lose normally at the moment, but we used to win. All the pictures this side of all the legends. There's our current manager, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. When I come on a match day, this is normally where I could be found before a game, just sat here with a burger and some chips from the burger man over there. Just up on there, I'll give you a closer look in a minute, is a statue of Sir Matt Busby, who, other than Sir Alex Ferguson, is probably the club's greatest ever manager. Rebuilt the club after the Munich air disaster of 1958.
What happened?
A number of players and staff who worked for the team tragically lost their lives.
Oh.
This building right here is called Hotel Football, and that is owned by a lot of the ex-players, so the class of 92. So you've got Gary Neville, Ryan Giggs, Nicky Butt. They all have shares in this hotel here, and I think they actually own it. So I'm probably going to go in there for lunch in a bit, which is kind of cool.
The United, who is the United Trinity? It's not going to say who it is.
Here next to the statue of the legends, Bobby Charlton, George Best, Dennis Law, three of the best
Okay.
players who have ever played the game, and they all played right here at Old Trafford.
Bobby Charlton. Did you say George
It
Ennis?
is Bobby Charlton with the Champions League.
And George Best?
Won 3 times. This is like the sort of concourse area. And these are all the gates where people go in, and this is kind of the area that the fans would normally congregate on a match day. It's usually packed with people chanting and singing and all of that. But today, dead quiet. As stadiums go, Old Trafford is actually quite a dated stadium. There's a lot more modern ones out there these days. Like, I came here when I was 12, I think, the first time. So that was like 18
That's
years
what.
ago.
Listen, I just want that type of like stadium experience, not like the where it's got to be like a fancy stadium, just the atmosphere. And I feel like that's something that Old Trafford had when it had the fans.
It looks pretty much the
So
same.
it's
now.
just like one. It's so
Gary
vivid.
Neville and Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes, all of those guys actually own a hotel just around the corner, and there's a restaurant attached to it as part of it. So I'm going to go and grab some lunch there and see if.
Why is he just getting to walk around the stadium grounds? Also, there's not that entertaining, bro. I'm sorry. It's just a big walk. I like that you can go straight out of the stadium into the restaurant.
So that's that. Have a nice little bite to eat, a cheeky Corona at the lovely.
It's really
hotel.
skinny. That's a weird hotel.
Really good food, actually. Nice vibe, nice view of Old Trafford while you eat as well. So would highly, highly recommend that for a pre-match bite, or in my case, a pre-tour bite. I first started supporting Manchester United in 1996, I think it was. And the only reason I got into football at all was because everybody at school used to talk a lot about football. I didn't know anything about football whatsoever. So I decided I'd pick a team, and the only player I'd heard of at that time, or the big sort of player that everybody talked about at school, was Eric Cantona, and he played here for Manchester United. So that's how I became a Manchester United fan, actually. It's kind of by chance. This area that I'm in now is actually called the Munich Tunnel, and this runs along the side of the stadium.
Munich Tunnel.
And in here, there's lots of, you can kind of see here on the wall.
That's really dope.
Memorabilia and different information and plaques and stuff, and things to read related to the Munich air crash.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to fill me in on the Munich air disaster. I know absolutely nothing. I know not a single thing about it. So obviously, please let me know in the comments down below what I'm missing.
Something that has shaped this football club and made it what it is today. That sort of never say die attitude and never giving in. It's part of who Manchester United are, and that really came from these guys who lost their lives at Munich, and Matt Busby's rebuilding of the football club as a result of that. So this area where I'm stood now is actually right next to the players' tunnel entrance, which is just there. So on a match day, the coach will pull in here and the players get off, and there's always this area here is just completely full of screaming fans. Normally I'm one of them, to be fair, and sometimes the players stop here and do autographs and stuff.
Yeah, see, that would be so awesome.
One of the kids doing the stadium tour behind me, he literally walked through the door and he said, "Oh, did Ronaldo used to play for Manchester United?" Kids these days, they don't know how good we used to have it with Ronaldo, with Cantona, Beckham, the lot. So it looks like before you do the tour, you get to explore the museum, which is where I am now. Let me show you some of the delights on offer. There's a lot of trophies here, not a lot of them are recent trophies.
He's slightly shaking the team every time. The trophy room is just so dope. Listen, I think that's the one thing that other stadiums that we've looked at so far, I guess we haven't looked at many individual ones. We've looked at Tottenham. Liverpool as well has a nice trophy room, but this one is just built different. Literally built different.
That's the oldest Man United shirt that they have in the collection. The managers we've had in our history. Just pretend that.
David Moyes. Oh, how are you gonna hate on Moisey and Van Gaal? Moisey actually understand. Van Gaal, I mean, he did play Angel Di Maria like right wing back. This is the part that I love the most. Oh, the view of the stadium. Alright, that's fair. Obviously, like that is like the one thing. It's like the holy entrance into the ground. I really hope they get like a ground view of it. Locker room. The vibes in this room would be absurd. I'd be loving this. Not even a United fan either. Like, it's not, I hate United with a passion. Apologize, United fans. But it would be great. It would just be great.
A few bottles of Lucozade and water for the players. But this is where they come at half time, full time, etc. Right now, full of people taking selfies.
Also, a few bottles of what? It's not like Gatorade in the US. What is it actually called? Like the orange bottles of whatever, like the sports drink that you guys drink. What is it called? I need to do my research on it because it always amazes me. It's surprising.
Dream right now. Walking out Old Trafford, finally.
That view is sick.
These substitutes and the manager will walk to take their seats for the game. I'm so close to the grass. We've been told not to touch it. I'm so tempted. did. Stop me. Stop it, Ash. Stop it. Behave. Anyway, this is it. Old Trafford, Theatre of Dreams. Amazing school. Amazing.
The Theatre of Dreams. Love that.
I'll ever get. And if you can see, they've got the lights on at the minute to make sure that the pitch is ready. They've got a game in like 3 days' time. Apparently the pitch is only 97% grass. Didn't know that. Anyway, I'm going to go and sit in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's seat. Oh, very comfortable, Ollie. Very comfortable. Nice seat.
Man's just sitting in the seat chilling. It's a very interesting video, I think, to say the least, about like United. But I just love the behind the scenes stuff. It's like all the stuff you don't get to see as a regular fan.
Museum tour you've ever been on in your life. This one ends in the club shop, so you can buy everything. This guy right here, he's going to save us this season. They literally sell everything Man United related. They've even got Man United laptop sleeve by Paul Smith, only £165 for that one. They also sell these, which are really cool. These are the retro shirts. So this is
The retro shirts would be so dope.
As a boy.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the Pulisic jersey behind me, it's never coming out of its case.
Fortunately, I kept mine from when I was a kid, and I'm in the process of getting it signed by all of the squad, so I don't need to buy this, but it's pretty cool that they do them anyway. I really like that. And that's it, the museum tour is done. It took about an hour to get round. Okay,
well obviously I really like this video. Big shout out to the original creator of this video, because honestly I feel like the Old Trafford like tour in itself was probably extremely kind of basic. They don't show you a lot of like the good behind the scenes stuff like they did for the Tottenham one, where you get to see like where the players do their media day, you know, where obviously where like the visiting locker room is, the shower room where they eat before the game. There's a lot more flashy stuff in newer clubs and bigger stadiums, but Old Trafford is just so damn historic with the trophy room, with the locker, the manager's room, and just the pitch in itself. It's called the Theatre of Dreams for a reason. It's an absolute fortress, and I had to take a look. We had to take a look at the behind the scenes stuff. Now I just want to go see it in person so bad. But obviously you guys gotta let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What would be the best stadium, or what is your stadium that if you haven't gone to visit it, what would you guys like to go and see? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great Sunday.